Hey guys, officially Fran here, and come on and let me show you how I am going to pot up my very first set of dragon fruit sent to me by Munch the Mango. He's over on TikTok, and his information will be in the description. They were packaged in an aluminum foil box, which is the perfect for packaging something this long. And I am so excited because I am in Michigan 6B. So this is not something that I would normally be able to grow or would even think about getting, but thanks to Munch and the grafting dragon fruit. I watched every video that he had so that I could understand how to plant these and how to take care of them. Also, link will be in the description. Now, I got 6 pieces here, and I'm going to start off by giving everybody a bath. They've come through the mail. I got my clean pots that were soap and water cleaned and alcohol wiped down. And now I'm going to take each one of my dragon fruit cuttings, and I am washing them in a peroxide and water mixture. I am using a 3% peroxide, and my mixture is 25% peroxide, 75% water. So a 3-to-1. And I have cotton balls that I'm wiping each plant down with as opposed to spraying them. Because they travel through the mail and I let them sit in the box, I want to make sure that I give these babies a good chance at life and make sure that I'm not transferring any disease, and at least they started off clean. So I am wiping everything down, all the sides, taking my time and inspecting them. That way I can tell later if something is wrong or something is different, because I'm taking my time to take a look at these. So it's just simply wiping everything off, all of the sides. And as you can see, the dragon fruit has 3 sides. It has the spine side that looks like the back of the dragon, and then it has the flat side of it. Now, the end pieces where Munch has even labeled for me, put the arrow and everything so that I can plant them. Thank you so much. He just did everything, y'all. He the greatest. Now, what I'm going to do is get everything all cleaned up. It's only going to take me a quick minute. We're going to speed this up because I have so many of them to do. But I want to make sure that I do everything and do them all the same. And I am changing out that pad and I'm flipping it over as I'm wiping. So don't worry, we not spread nothing from one plant to the next, even though all 6 plants were in the box together. That's another reason why we're just giving everybody a good cleaning up. Now, I can't say that this step is necessary, but this is something that I decided to do because I'm introducing a new plant into my area. And it's just, I don't know, I think this is something you should do, especially when you get something that's precious and you really want to give it the best chance it can. This plant is already going to have to go through a lot with it being in 6B and not being in 10, because I'm not California. This is Michigan, baby. So it's going to get cold. Now, again, that's that flat side of it, and that makes a real big difference for when we get ready to plant it, but we'll get back to that a little bit later. Now, I sat there and planted them and didn't even push play. So what I'm going to do is take this one back apart, and I'm going to replant it because I want you to see the whole process, and I don't want to cheat you out of the joy of me planting this thing for you. So I'm just taking everything back out. Now I have some really loose draining soil, and it's just some potting mix that I already had around here. Some Happy Frog or somebody or another. I don't know which one it was, but it was a new bag. And so that was what I used. I put the stick in the middle of the pot and then pressed it down. And then now I'm going to press the dragon fruit plant down to the line that Munch marked with the flat side up against the stake. That way the plant is held to the stake. Got it? Get it? Good. And we're going to do the same thing with the second one. There's the line right there. The arrow is pointing down. That is the flat side. And I'm going to push that right in the dirt to the line. And then it is going to be set. That's it, y'all. Nothing extra. I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary, just pushing it down in there. The next thing that I'm going to do is get everything all nice and situated, and then I'm going to tie it to the stake to make sure that it's standing up and that it's holding, because we don't want this thing wiggling around. I don't want it falling over. I want it to be stable so that the roots can set up and it can do what it needs to do. So this one is a little bit long and it was curved. So I am bending it because I also want to start to force it to go straight up and not to curve out, at least not right now. Now my job right here is to simply get these planted and try to get them rooted. And that rooting can take weeks. So I'll be watching these, making sure that there is no disease. I'll be washing them off every day for 3 days with my peroxide solution, just to make sure that I got anything that was on there off. There are no pests hiding inside of there or anything. And I'm trying to avoid having to use a copper fungicide. So just using the peroxide wash repeatedly should get me through it, but I'll be looking at these plants to see. So now they're all planted up, and the last step is to simply water them in. I have a little bit of PNSB. I purchased my PNSB from Plant and Sorcery. I'll put a picture of it right here, and the link will be in the description. Go get you some. But I'm adding it because it's what I use. PNSB is purple non-sulfur bacteria, and I love to use this in lab and other natural implements with my plants. So I am not drenching these because the soil itself was already soft and fluffy and a little bit moist. And I am going to check on these again for the next 3 days. When I'm washing them, I'll check my soil by putting my finger in it to see if that area needs to be watered, and then I'll water it. These are going to sit in the shade, not in the sun. So they're going to stay right here on this table for a couple of days while I watch the temperature. And if necessary, I'll be moving them in the house. And unfortunately, we probably won't know anything, or even if it's rooted, for a couple of weeks. And we definitely not going to get fruit all the way until next spring. So y'all going to have to stay tuned, and I'll keep you updated every now and then. And this is my first set of dragon fruit, y'all. I got cotton candy and something. I don't remember if it's cherry dragon something. I can't remember what it was called. But here they go. They're all planted up. Thanks again to Munch. He is over on TikTok and on YouTube, and he sells creek water. Y'all got to get some of that Munch creek water. I'm officially Fran. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.